is to protect the all-important transportation route. The important part of the whole thing is the fact that we are a key part of the defense of the Canadas during the War of 1812. We are the headquarters for the area. The importance of that is the fact, really, that had things gone differently in this conflict, our country that we know of, Canada today, simply might not exist.
Right. And to further that, Fort George was actually almost completely destroyed during the War of 1812. American artillery flattened nearly every building inside because given the fort's made of wood, it...
Welcome back to another reaction video. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this channel. Thank you for clicking. And if you care to know, my name is Onel. This is Tekla. We have Thelma in the purple and Telsi in the pink with the long hair. Okay. So today we are reacting to the prettiest city in North America.
Ooh, prettiest.
Yeah. And it's in Quebec. When they say it's a Niagara-on-the-Lake town, it's called Niagara-on-the-Lake. That's the name of the town.
Okay.
Yes. So let's check it out.
So if it's in Quebec, it means we're going to be getting our French viewers on the spot.
Please consider joining the channel membership and subscribing to this channel. Thank you.
Johnny Patron.
Yeah.
We're visiting today is often called the prettiest town in North America, which is a wild claim to make because often you think about places like Banff, Canada, maybe Quebec City, or Charleston, USA, because where we're at today, there are no mountains, no beaches, and no ocean. And yet it's supposedly beautiful.
No mountains. Look at these.
Look. It looks like those flowers that they manufacture, right? But they are real, like natural.
Exist?
Yes.
A place like this exists. Where it's like,
look at this. Look at how cool
take it back a bit.
Hold on.
Charleston, USA, because where we're at today, there are no mountains, no beaches, and no ocean. And yet it's...
Look at this.
You can just
It looks like
sleep, spend the night here and feel like paradise.
a beautiful flower garden.
Yeah.
Can you imagine spending your afternoon in this place?
supposedly beautiful to visit here. And that's why today we're going to be investigating if Niagara-on-the-Lake actually lives up to the hype. Because I asked you guys on Threads what some of the best things to do here from a local's perspective is, and we've made a full jam-packed itinerary visiting this city during the time that it looks its best, at the start of spring, at the peak of flower season. So that's why in today's video, we're going to be traveling everywhere from Niagara-on-the-Lake's beautiful flower festival, wineries, iconic tourist destinations, and beautiful hidden gems, all based on your recommendations. We'll be scoring each location based on how beautiful it is and giving you a final ranking at the end of today's video. Before we carry on to our first destination though, we need to set the scene on what makes the city unique to begin with. And if Niagara-on-the-Lake is in fact the prettiest town in North America, we're going to find that here today. And that's done by checking out its historic and probably most famous area, its Main Street, Queen Street, because one of the main reasons why you come to Niagara-on-the-Lake and the surrounding area is because of the Niagara-on-the-Lake Main Street, which is on Queen Street. This is an area that's not only beautiful, but is also full of historic significance. The original Niagara-on-the-Lake was...
People live in this town.
Yep.
It looks like a place where people go and visit and go back home.
Yeah. Like you just get up, if you're bored, just walk to the place, have some fun, and you just feel like, you just feel yourself.
There's honest feeling that you will never know anything about this Canada. People just live in places that look almost as if they painted them.
Of historic significance. The original Niagara-on-the-Lake was actually burnt down in the War of 1812 when Canada and the US fought, and was later rebuilt. And a lot of the buildings on this main street are basically historic sites at this point, and they were all rebuilt at roughly the same time, so they're all generally the same age. Post World War II, the city actually didn't have a lot of money, and so they didn't tear these buildings down like most of the buildings in Ontario. So it actually got preserved by accident because in the 1960s...
Just look at the trains in front of someone's car. Totally, whether that's pink or that's red, I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Crazy.
Wow.
became a mission to actually preserve its historic significance. And that's why today we have this beautiful main street that's just full of history.
At the start of the town is its World War I monument, towering above the walkable city. You can also wander into the Niagara Apothecary, a stunningly preserved 1869 pharmacy that feels like stepping into a time capsule. All dark wood cabinetry and gold-lettered glass jars. There's also iconic candy shops like Old Time Candy Shop, which has an extremely large collection of sweets. And the Grief Store is approaching 100 years old and has quickly become a tradition to stop in for pretty much everybody visiting Niagara-on-the-Lake.
That's crazy.
On a semi-regular basis. Beau Chapeau is also a very cool hat shop that not only you can buy a hat from, but is such a cool place to walk into and see the process of actually how hats are made. And one place that came highly recommended as a favorite stop is Il Gelato de Carlotta, where the gelato is made fresh daily.
And the little after 8 gelato from Carlotta's, you can't go wrong when you're on Niagara-on-the-Lake. That's really good.
Add in heritage architecture, flowered lined sidewalks, and Lake Ontario a short stroll away. It's giving Stop 1 a strong 10 out of 10 on our beautiful city scale. But if you're really looking for a way to see how beautiful Niagara-on-the-Lake is, there's no better way to do that than its Niagara in Bloom Festival, which has flower displays spread across the entire downtown core of the city.
Now we made it to our first
So it's called Niagara in Bloom, like this place where they display those flowers. Wow. You know, it means that it's a season that they really show those their flower stuff.
Yeah.
There's no better way to do that than its Niagara in Bloom Festival, which has flower displays spread across the entire downtown core of the city.
Now we made it to our first destination of the day. We are at the Pillar and Post Hotel for a festival called Niagara-on-the-Lake in Bloom. And we got to mention, the person mostly behind the camera is Michaela over here, who's joining us today.
Wow.
It's flowers after all, right? So
Yeah, I have to be here for flowers.
has to be here for flowers. Now we're here with Sherry, the event organizer. Would you mind telling us a little bit about where we're at today and how this came to be?
We're in the most extraordinary gardens located just across the street from the Pillar.
What are these? What are these things that look like flamingos? There's a bird that there's a pink that is a real flower. No.
I don't think it's a flower.
If it is, I'm going to give up on camera.
I don't
If
think
that
it's
is
a
real,
flower.
I will never believe it. But these are shapes of bird called flamingo.
I know them.
How can it be?
A flower? Really?
How did they even shape that
Canada.
thing to come out like that? No. I would not like to believe it, but if I did, it would be beautiful.
We're in the most extraordinary gardens located just across the street from the Pillar and Post in Niagara-on-the-Lake. And this is our second annual Niagara-on-the-Lake in Bloom.
I love it. It's beautiful. We have here our flower installation map. And we're going to start off on Queen Street. Hence, the Q, flower installation number 1. Cross one off the list. Let's go.
Started out as a dream from Chelsea in Bloom in London.
Oh, I love that.
So last year we decided, could we do that here? So we brought a bunch of florists together from the Niagara region. They do an extraordinary work. We give them a theme to work with. So last year was food, and this year is all creatures big and small. We have, I think, around 30 installations this year.
We got Irish design with lambs because Ireland has millions of lambs and it's very lush and green. Honorable mention, Carlotta's Gelato, not on the
Look at
list.
this. It looks like a wedding reception
Yeah.
center. These guys are just
Exactly like
casually
wedding
living.
reception.
Yeah, they casually just living in a fairy tale town. Casually. Wow. I'm never going to believe it. Somebody said in the comment, I should really stop saying that places are made from AI, that they're really prettier than they actually are. And I thought that was funny because I don't think that I actually mean that they're made from AI, but they look so unreal that you would expect that someone just created them out of some AI something. Yeah. So it's a type of a compliment, not the degradation of the beauty of the place or whatever. But you know what? Canada is still made from AI. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a compliment, it's not an insult.
Because Ireland has millions of lambs and it's very lush and green. Honorable mention, Carlotta's Gelato, not on the list, but very cool. The courthouse, done very nicely with some flowers down the banisters.
Oh,
What I love about this year is the town is sort of getting behind it. And I'm just seeing this year, our second year, that the streetscape is starting to change.
Amazing.
Yeah,
that's
wonderful.
cool.
Yeah.
All right, we made it to Euros on the Lake. Oh, Queen Street Owl. Wow. Part of the Bloom Festival
Niagara
is a
on the
massive Niagara on the Lake sign with flowers. But we're going to show you this gazebo. And it's literally one of the most peaceful spots you're going to be able to find in Niagara on the Lake.
Niagara-on-the-Lake is such an extraordinary, sweet community, and everyone's so kind, and every single person that has
This Niagara on the Lake, is it closer to the Niagara Falls? Or how close is it to the Niagara Falls?
Yep, I think that's a good question.
Yeah. Because I was
Niagara
expecting
on the
to have
Lake.
seen the Niagara Falls.
somehow.
But I haven't seen them. But anyways, guys, please tell us. I don't know, it could still be possible that this place is a few minutes or hours away from the Niagara Falls. Oh, like.
community, and everyone's so kind, and every single person that has touched this event has given it their whole heart.
All right, we're back on the trail. Harbor House. This is a beautiful area with the amount of boats, but we've got a seagull. Next one, Z's with zebras across from the Shaw Club. Niagara on the Lake is very famous for the Shaw Festival that happens in June every year. So it's natural that they would have a very cool exhibit right beside it. So when somebody comes in, what do you think are the must-see 3 things at Niagara on the Bloom? Yeah. Okay.
It's okay, but I'll tell you my favorite. There's a massive polar bear exhibit at the Queen's Landing Hotel, and it's a must-see.
These polar bears are unbelievable. And this one's eating a flower. These like are larger than life.
I love the flamingos that we're with here today. I think these are also outstanding. And then I think the Prince of Wales Hotel was really gorgeous this year. We did a Canadian.
I think I'm understanding about those flamingos are just, I'm sure there's things that are made and then decorated with flowers. Yes.
Like
so,
designs that are made.
yeah, the design with some other material, but then they put flowers on it. That's what I'm understanding.
Because, hey.
To grow a flamingo, look at this.
Yeah.
You see, so look at this, and then they put just these flowers on the side.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yep.
I was chirping already.
And then I think the Prince of Wales Hotel was really gorgeous this year. We did a Canadiana theme, so it's very woodland. So we have foxes and squirrels and moose and all sorts of little tiny creatures because it's creatures big and small.
A fox. How lucky. They're usually so hard to find.
Would you say this is like the start of celebrating spring then, or even summer?
I think this is the start of celebrating joy.
Hey, I love
I think it's joyful.
Niagara on the Lake. You've outdone yourself with this. Well, we're going to look forward to the Super Bowl of spring every year from now on.
Exactly, yay!
That's it.
Yeah,
Thanks so much.
okay, thank you, Robert.
So I called this the Loch Ness Monster. It's actually the Welland Canal Monster. Ontario mythology. Who knew? Not me.
And so this is going to get a 9 out of 10 on the Beautiful City scale because I have a feeling they're going to be able to up this next year and that this is just a taste of what this annual Mother's Day Festival is going to be able to bring. And now a big part of what makes the Niagara region so special are its flower farms, fruit farms, and overall agriculture.
What do they do this from?
Is it actually owned by a company, by someone?
It should
That-
definitely.
But could it be owned by somebody or a company?
Both ways is still possible.
And then you kind of take your way, people come and pay to enter and see.
Yeah, I think
That's how maybe you get the money.
they might be
to
harvesting and
take from the
selling them.
garden.
They're not, if they sell,
Yeah.
If they harvest and keep it, will not get dry.
they're not.
No, they sell it to people who take care of them. I don't know. Please tell us what they do with this. Let me just see the hold on. The farms.
And now a big part of what makes
Look at this. Maybe it's just a touristic destination too. People pay and get in there to see, take their pictures and things like that. Because those red ones are called tulips.
the Niagara region so special are its flower.
Look at. You took a picture and everybody
Looks like
totally be
a
convinced that.
hectares of corn.
Yeah.
Or-
People be
or
convinced that you have
beans.
used Photoshop to Photoshop your background.
Yeah.
farms, fruit farms, and overall agricultural experiences. And that's going to take us to TASC Tulip Farm, the largest tulip farm in Ontario.
All right, so now we're here with Jess.
Hi.
Effective.
Hold on. We said it was in Quebec. It's not in Quebec. This is in
Can-
Ontario. Niagara-on-the-Lake is in Ontario.
Yeah. Niagara is in Ontario, right?
Yeah. But I said it was in Quebec.
Yeah, true.
Employee number one, not officially. Could you tell us what makes TASC Tulip Farm so special and why it's a must visit?
Just the sea of color that you're met with. The community here is amazing. Everyone just brings such a positive vibe, and just the color and the happiness and the vibe of everything is very different from anything else that I've ever experienced.
All types of colors are
Most
there.
passionate answer.
Yeah, it's like you can't get enough of it.
Okay, now Michaela wants to pick one of these ones because she's got an eye. These are inevitably going to be for her. So we got some beautiful tulips here that she's going to have on our kitchen table. Michaela, which one would you like?
I just want these ones because they'll bloom later.
This one's looking nice.
No, I don't like that one.
Oh, she doesn't want that one. Okay.
Let's do this
It's
one.
not a
Okay.
yellowish
All
color.
right. You're the tulip picking pro.
All right.
Last year you put me to shame. What can people come to expect when they come here? Is
Wow.
it mostly just you pick?
As they are removing it like that, can you just enter there and remove it, or you have to like
Pay for it.
Because I'm seeing is the one doing it. I think there are people that are supposed to do that in the garden.
I don't know. You should ask the audience who
But
know.
I'm asking the audience.
Audience, please answer our question for our own sake. Please, is it that you can get in there, harvest your own, and you pay for it, or
And
the-
it shows that as he's harvesting, he's going to go and grow it, take care of it.
yeah?
You can see he's harvesting inside that. I don't even know how they call it.
Inside a small bucket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You obviously have events. I see flower pressing.
Yeah, so your ticket includes 10 tulips that you get to pick. It's a field of 3 million tulips with over 100 different varieties of tulips, so plenty to choose from. It can be quite hard sometimes. You get 10 flowers with your ticket you pick.
All right, now we've ended up in the red after traversing this field. So, Michaela, what do you think of these ones? Is this your pick? I trust you more.
Yeah,
with
we can pick some of these.
more voluminous one. Okay, let's do it. Oh, no? Really?
No,
I thought you had the technique. Hey, there you go.
we got it.
Nice. I believe in you. Oh,
There.
nice. Look at that. I like this one.
These are pretty.
These are cool.
I like this one.
Wow.
The full color is
Right
nice.
in the bouquet there. What's your favorite tulips that you think people need to see here this year? You got some crazy varieties.
Oh yeah. Any of the ice cream varieties are my favorite, or the frilled varieties.
Flower number 10, how we feeling? All right, and we've picked our flowers. So we got our buckets. Reels gets to see us. Whoop, a chandelier. Pick the other one. But if you're looking for some fun photos in a bathtub, I mean, hey, they've got installations everywhere. So I'm happy with this though. So we're gonna get these out of here and go to our next destination.
And so we're going to give TASC an 8 out of 10 because if you compare this up against the BC Tulip Farms, I'm sorry, but BC gets it. However,
Wait, there are also tulips found like this in British Columbia.
That they are also
These flowers are called tulips. And he says there are also tulip farms in
British Columbia.
British Columbia. Wow, I've never even known that there are such farms in the world to begin with. After everything I've learned.
Destination.
and so we're going to give TASC an 8 out of 10 because if you compare this up against the BC Tulip Farms, I'm sorry, but BC gets it. However, for Ontario, this is a phenomenal must-visit destination because if you're not visiting a farm when you come here, you are seriously missing out, and flowers are a pretty big deal.
All right, so to start our next day,
Wait. You know, it's possible this is real.
What's that flower?
Those are flowers.
Design in that form.
That is possibly real. Very possible.
They're saying that Niagara Park. Oh, I'm not seeing it.
Where
This
is-
park, right?
Where is it written?
P-A-R-K.
Oh, I see. I see.
Is it Niagara?
Yeah, I see. Niagara Parks.
Right?
I wasn't reading anything on it. Oh my God, I'm
You're
so...
just blushing.
Oh, yeah, I was just looking at the flowers. I didn't even coordinate that there are letters on it. She's reading Niagara Parks. I was like, where?
Somewhere.
Oh my God. Look, I look like a carpet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like a rock, yeah.
Ooh. My goodness.
It's got the police. You can see, oh, and it's big. It's not a small place.
we are kicking things off at the Niagara Floral Clock. This is a really cool destination to visit and came highly recommended on Threads by you guys. It's made by having 16,000 different plants actually make the clock face, and the design actually changes twice every single year and is put together by students at the Niagara School of Horticulture, which is located inside the Niagara Botanical Gardens. The designs have been changing.
It's a clock. It reads time. And they say that 16,000 flowers to make that place look like that. Yeah, welcome to beginning to know Canada.
Oh my God.
What the hell?
Students at the Niagara School of Horticulture, which is located inside the Niagara Botanical Gardens. The designs have been changing every single year since 1950 with the clock's inception, and has become an absolute must-visit destination for anybody coming to Niagara. And in my opinion, this is looking really cool. The minor details here are insane. On every hour on the hour, it actually plays the Westminster song. If you're asking me, I'm thinking it's a 10 out of 10 on our ranking for today because it's just such a cool song.
Bringing us on our journey up the Niagara River Parkway to the Butterfly Conservatory.
Probably one of the coolest destinations actually in Niagara-on-the-Lake, just at the very edge of it, which is the Niagara Butterfly Conservatory. What's so cool about this is that there are actually 2,000 butterflies here across 40 different species, and it is actually the largest butterfly conservatory in North America. The way the layout of this place works is it's essentially a continuous loop all the way around the conservatory, meant to basically just keep it as a continuous adventure throughout the facility for you to enjoy, be brought through the vegetation. There's waterfalls, tropical plants that are absolutely awesome.
Oh
The temperature in here is 27 degrees.
But Canada, do you guys really have a lot of butterflies in Canada? Because here in November, we do have a lot of. Yeah, some
butterflies come there on their own, or
I think no, they put them in there.
They put them in
cannot go
there.
out.
No, they cannot. The place is closed. 2,000 butterflies.
2,000 species. Is it species or is
Different, like
I didn't know there's 2,000 species or 2,000. He said 2,000 butterflies, right?
But I heard him talk about species too.
Well, let's take 2,000 butterflies and 2,000 species of butterfly.
But the butterfly, they multiply, right? So he would have been talking about 2,000 species of butterfly.
Well,
Because they do multiply.
we can't say. That's your own point.
If you're looking for a place filled with butterflies and just absolute serene lushness, this is the place for you. I love coming here. I love grabbing photos here. I love making videos here. And obviously it came highly recommended on Threads as a must-visit thing to see. But if you're from Ontario, chances are you've already been here. But if you're visiting, it's an absolute must-visit destination to add to the list. This is a clear 10 out of 10. And yeah, you're just not going to go wrong. So the Butterfly Conservatory is actually housed in the Botanical Gardens of Niagara's grounds. Why that's important is because if you can see behind me, you'll see a bunch of flower planting areas, and that's actually rose bushes.
I think we have a botanical garden here in Cameroon, in Limbe.
yeah.
Only one.
Okay, I've never been to Limbe, so I don't know.
We have only one botanical garden, but there's another one in British Columbia. And when we were doing a video about British Columbia, they spoke about it. And
Great.
I don't know if it's in the town of Victoria or which town again? Vancouver.
The Botanical Gardens in Niagara is beautiful come June. We are here early May, so we're here just a little bit too early. There are actually 2,400 roses across 150 different types of varieties planted here. It makes a beautiful picture-taking area and just a really cool area to hang out in the main garden area, but it's filled with walking trails, areas to check out, beautiful trees, and every time I've ever come here,
I'm not a very big fan of pink, but look at how I'm gushing at the pink tree. Because it looks almost unreal. In fact, it looks unreal. You know, most of these almost all of them, we never see this here. Only where we were seeing those butterflies, there are some plants that we could have seen here because it looks like a tropical area. But apart from that, everything we have seen there, I've never seen. Never seen it anywhere.
Never.
Never.
I wish to see it.
Right? Yeah. She says we wish to see it. You have to do something about it.
There's just engagement photos being taken all the time, but it's just worth checking out. So make sure you add it to your list, and we're gonna head on out to our next destination. So on one of our stops on the Niagara River Parkway, along the way to Niagara-on-the-Lake, we're actually in front of what just might be the smallest church in the entire world. This is a 72 square foot church, and apparently that claim's been disputed. It is for sure the smallest church in Canada, but there's a couple of competing ones in like Europe and the US. This is really cool because it's actually operational, and it was built in 1964. So it's a little piece of history, and is something that's just a cool stop along the way if you are visiting the Niagara region, and is definitely worth checking out. Now, what we really need to do is see if we can get inside, because I have a feeling we might be able to. All right, ready? Let's see what happens. I don't know what it looks like in here. Oh, wow. Come on in, welcome to the crib. All right, we're gonna add our name to the guest book. So May 2026, we were officially in the smallest church in the world. Let's call it that. All right, now another destination along the way on the Niagara River Parkway is McFarland House. This is one of the...
Wow.
That seems to be like actually a plant. Like it's actually made to be like that. Shaped like that, yeah. A flower that is been shaped like that.
It's possible.
I don't know how long these people take to shape all these things.
All
They
these
take
things
them
together.
to shape. That's super interesting. Just look behind him. Look at his background. You will see just trees and green grass. Like to that side, and the roads are paved, so you can literally just walk there, walk around. I don't know how dare you guys have mental health issues. With all these nice places just to relax. Anyways, I'm very careful here. I'm not like saying having a mental health issue is your fault. No. I'm just saying these are really cool places to relax at.
Yeah.
Especially if you're stressed, you're having a hard time.
Look at nature and appreciate your life, appreciate everything. Amen.
Just get out of the city, get into some of these parks and walk.
Just feel that.
Just walk with a friend, with nobody. Put on some music in your headphones and just walk.
Feel the moment.
Just feel the moment. Oh, you guys have very beautiful places where if I were in these places, absolutely nothing would bother me. If I were owing a bank $12 million and I had to go work here, I wouldn't have a problem. I wouldn't think about it that heavy. Yeah, just be like, fine, it's okay.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be fine.
It's okay.
If they even give me a quick notice to leave my house, no problem. I just go walk in the park. Well, we understand you guys have your own problems in your own country, and it's okay to have problems. And we are not saying you are not supposed to have problems. It's just a way of saying this place is really nice.
Yeah.
And really looks good to relax
beautiful.
there. So.
And it looks really calm.
Calm, extremely calm. You know, they wouldn't be playing loud music like we play here in Cameroon. Yeah.
Oldest property is owned by the Niagara Parks Commission. It's a building that basically wasn't torched down pre-war of 1812, so that's when they sold. And why we're here is because there's actually one of our flower installations that we've spotted along the way. That's a beautiful butterfly. So that adds to our tally on how many of these we've actually seen.
Bringing us to a change of pace, visiting the historic site of Fort George, just neighboring the Main Street core.
So we're now here with Dan. Thanks for doing this. He is the site supervisor at Fort George. Would you mind telling us a little bit about the history of Fort George and why this is a top destination in Niagara?
Yeah, there's a mouthful.
There's a mouthful. We're gonna start a journey.
We'll start. To me, the first thing we got to look at is the river that's right there. This is actually the St. Lawrence Seaway of the time. If you can cut off anywhere along an enemy supply route, you got them.
Wow.
Ultimately, that's the reason we're here.
Love it.
Is to protect the all-important transportation route. The important part of the whole thing is the fact that we are a key part of the defense of the Canadas during the War of 1812. We were the headquarters for the area. The importance of that is the fact, really, that had things gone differently in this conflict, our country that we know of, Canada today, simply might not exist.
And to further that, Fort George was actually almost completely destroyed during the War of 1812. American artillery flattened nearly every building inside because given the fort's made of wood, it actually completely burned down. Except for this one building, ironically the powder magazine.
So yeah, this dates to 1796, which makes it very likely the oldest still standing military building in the province of Ontario.
Wow.
One of the key things is heritage. Niagara-on-the-Lake really promotes itself as a major sort of heritage place. I mean, there's all the other things too, the Shaw, the wineries, all kinds of stuff. And we fit certainly, obviously, into the heritage side of the house. And of course, people see as they're driving around, it's a great fort that's there. Yeah.
And as an effort to bring that heritage story to life, they also offer demos, war reenactments, and interactive opportunities. Like on Mother's and Father's Day, they actually let you fire a cannon, which luckily my mom got to do. Pretty epic. And also ongoing daily are their musket demonstrations.
Caliber lead balls just getting tied off at the end there. Fire!
And of course, tours to learn more about the importance of Fort George in shaping the town of now Niagara-on-the-Lake. Plus, of course...
What are you asking?
Why I did find it.
Those cannons that they're firing.
Yep.
It's just a ceremony. It's just a demonstration. But those are the equipment, war equipment that they use in the 1770s, 1880s, and things like that. So in the 1800s and 1700s, those were the guns that they used to fight war. And they have been there for hundreds of years. So when you go to visit, they will do a demonstration and show you how they used to fire them. You see all those people there that are also dressed like how the people used to dress back in the day, just to make it look real. I feel like this place has been there since the 17th or 19th century. Yes, they really know how to take care of their places. And it's always wild to see places that have been there for hundreds of years. And they're really looking clean and good. And
I'm telling you.
We give only 5 years and the place goes back
Why
to
are you
zero.
not going up to 5 years? Bring it down to 2 years.
It's
don't like the
wild.
house. I'm sure.
Please, when you guys are from behind, when you need to talk a bit louder so the microphone can pick it.
Force Canada.
You're looking easily, comfortably fit 60 guys within here.
Yeah, let's do
It'll
it.
still be warm.
And no, the jumble ever existed.
Ah.
It's kind of like
Fireside.
shortbread with spices in it.
You just put jam on this and you're set.
And the standout one for me was their music demonstrations, which blew everyone there away. And how talented they
It's good. You are kidding me. I need to hear this again. And this would definitely be how music would have sounded back in the day. When my grandfather's grandfather was a kid. Look at the way they're making their bread. Yes, this is how my grandfather they used to make something that is not exactly bread, but something like this. They would put it on top of the fire. Yeah, as a kid, I used to see my grandfather have something like this. He ties on top of his fire. If he has to even cook a pot, he will hang it there. So he did not used to put his pot on the stones.
Yeah.
And so he will hang it up there. This is crazy.
No, the jumble ever existed.
It's kind of like a shortbread with spices in it.
You just put jam on this and you're set.
And the standout one for me was their music demonstrations, which blew everyone there away.
Bro.
And how talented their team actually was in bringing these historic instruments to life.
And in the summer months, we have something going on just about every half hour. So it's entertaining, but to me, it also makes heritage more accessible.
Nice.
That's ultimately the goal.
Bringing heritage to more people. Well, thank you.
Oh, my pleasure.
I appreciate it.
It's been fun.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And so it needs to be said that you obviously don't visit a fort for its beauty. But given its historic context in shaping Niagara-on-the-Lake and Canada, easy 9 out of 10. Because it truly is a must visit and is beautiful for its historic context. And speaking personally, we had a ton of fun going and my mom had a very unique Mother's Day. Bringing us now to one of the most famous parts of the Niagara region, of course, their wineries. We decided to visit Inniskillin after they invited us for a tour and tasting with Lynn.
And what makes the wine region and Inniskillin particularly important for the region?
Donald Zeraldo and Carl Kaiser are the co-founders of Inniskillin. Donald Zeraldo, he was born and raised in St. Catharines, and Carl was born and raised in Austria. And then they end up getting a license in 1975.
1975, so it dates back all the way to
We're 50 years old.
Oh,
yes.
amazing.
This year will be 51. As you can see, the vines are starting to bud. And you know what? Even though I've seen this for the past 25 years, every single time I come out here and I look and I'm like, wow, look at the vines budding. It's so cute. This is our ice wine vineyard.
The trees look like they're about to dry.
Yeah.
That's
even fresh.
Yes.
They have been there for years.
And they said they're about to bud. Like BUD, right? Bud, like buds. I don't know if it's BOD. Sorry, I don't know. Oh, sorry guys. Let's take a hydration break. Let me take. You know what?
It has been that work with you guys.
Okay, let the match begin. Continue.
We have here. So as you can see, these vines were planted in 1978. But what we do is we actually pick these grapes in the wintertime. This is why it's called ice wine. So we go out at night and then we put them immediately through the press. And this is why Inniskillin is so popular, because we're internationally known for ice wine. We make 9 different ice wines now. The grapes go into the basket press. It's about this full, okay? And then for it to get to here, it takes about 45 minutes to press that far.
Wow.
Okay, the grapes are frozen.
Okay.
The whole idea is we're just extracting the sugars.
Okay.
So what you get is down here, which is a very small amount. This is sparkling, and this is made by the Charmet method.
Okay.
So there are special Charmet tanks. So when the wine goes through fermentation, then we have locks on top of these tanks and it captures the CO2. So we have the sparkling Vidal ice wine. All right, so the Vidal has flavors of peaches, apricots, mango, and honey.
Okay.
Okay?
All my favorite things. That's phenomenal.
I know, I love it.
It makes Inniskillin stand out.
Like they're the ones making the wine.
Yeah, it's their company that makes it. It's their company that makes the wine, and I'm thinking he's there sitting and tasting wine. How about his wife?
The wife is on the camera.
What's he gonna taste then?
The camera. She's the one. She has obviously tested it.
We don't know.
Mind.
She should show us evidence that she tested it, madam.
We want to see.
We want to see, in case your husband is enjoying and you are not, we will need to sanction him.
Yeah.
For doing that.
For doing that. These are very
She goes.
expensive wines.
Yeah, she goes tasting.
Yeah. With a different woman. Don't accept it.
But that's her. Oh.
This is the owner of the winery.
Yeah, true.
We're just kidding, guys. It's nice.
I guess the owner of the wine should hold the camera at this point.
Let the owner of the day
I know,
take
I love
over.
it.
It makes Inniskillin stand out from other wineries.
First of all, we were the first ones that was granted a license in 1975.
Very cool.
So we are, Donald Zeraldo and Carl Kaiser are the pioneers of the Canadian wine region here in Niagara. Right here, this is called the crush pad.
Okay.
And then what you see, first of all, right over here is a very large weight scale.
In the ground.
In the ground.
Oh
yes.
my goodness.
Yes, if
Okay.
you jump up there, let's see how much you weigh. No, just kidding.
Can you actually? I was like, I'll go do it. I'm like, I'm ready. Okay.
And all the bins, they'll be put into here, the receiving hopper. An auger will bring it up.
That's an auger. It's just for transferring stuff. Sometimes you can call it a screw conveyor that pushes something. When they push it inside, it pushes. Like, you know the machine where they grind a goosey?
Yeah.
That thing that is round inside like that. When you put the goosey as you're turning, it's pushing the goosey to the ground here. That thing is just to push.
The water.
They push, no. The fruits, when they put the vine fruits here to push them up there to the ground.
All the bins, they'll be put into here, the receiving hopper. An auger will bring it up to the destemmer crusher.
Wow.
Okay, so this is where all the grapes are going to be processed here. These are 20-ton pneumatic presses here, and I have 3 of them. Now, once the grapes have been pressed, and then everything's going to move through a hose, then through these pipes here into the next building where it's going to go through fermentation.
Wow. So there's no barrels anymore.
There's no, yes. I'll show you some barrels in a bit, but not right now. Also, Inniskillin won the Grand Prix de Nez in 1991 for our 89 Vidal ice wine. We win Best Dessert Wine. No other winery has won this competition since then. So what happens next is fermentation. So that takes place in these tanks right here. Typically,
What is it?
Those wines are placed well organized.
Yeah, they I always like how organized they are and they produce like they always make their things look classic. Yeah.
Very clean.
Yes.
Appetizing.
Even trivial things, they will take all their time and go into all the details to make sure that it looks perfect.
Yo.
That's Canadian.
takes 5 to 10 days for wines to ferment. It can take up to 12 days. And what's remarkable and special about the Niagara region is that this is known as a microclimate. So we have Lake Ontario about 10 minutes to the north, and then we have the Niagara Escarpment about 10 minutes to the south. So it's like a warm air pocket constantly through the winter time.
Yes, that's what leads to the beauty of the region.
Exactly. And it is quite beautiful. I mean, look at that. That's $1 million view right there. Wow. Aren't these huge?
They are very
huge. These are 500-liter barrels. Wow. We actually have here at Inniskillin over 2,000 barrels.
It's amazing.
What happens is when you put a wine in a barrel, the oak and the wood tin and vanilla flavor of the wine gets contributed to the wine inside because air passes through the oak itself, through the grain. The longer it's in a barrel, the stronger the oak flavor will be.
So this is your recommended.
Riesling is the best grape to make ice wine from.
The flavor of that's just phenomenal. Yeah, I'm blown away.
You're not.
It's
beautiful.
Like, how do you, I've not had anything taste like that before.
So full disclosure, I am obviously not a wine person, but I found this entire experience absolutely incredible. And this vineyard is absolutely beautiful, especially in the summer, making it a clear 10 out of 10, as I am also always happy to support local. So that means there's one more destination in today's trip.
All right, now we made it to our final stop. We've got a massive basket because we are at the second largest tulip farm in Ontario and the second tulip farm in today's video. It is JP Tulip Farm just outside of Welland or Fond Hill City. Apparently it goes down as the most magical tulip farm. Now, I'm not really a guy that looks for magic when I'm picking tulips, but I do feel like it's appropriate for today's video given that tulips this time of year add to the beauty and everything. And if Niagara-on-the-Lake is in fact the prettiest town in North America, we're gonna find that here today. All right, we made it to our first tulip row here.
We're back to picking tulips for Michaela. That's what we're doing. Ready? Watch this.
We're now here with Paula, one of the owners of JP Tulip Farm.
I worked in the tulips all my life since I'm a tiny, tiny little Paula. I always wanted to do something like this. So then we started together in JP.
All right, we're taking turns again.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow. Right out the gate, Michaela's back on her purple train, hunting for the purple tulips. We did find the purple.
These are way easier to pick.
These are way easier to pick, eh?
Yeah.
You just grab that right out of the ground.
That was so easy.
When you pick them, how long do they take to dry off in your house when you take them home? And how do you even like take care of them to make sure that they don't
get dry?
Yeah, they don't get dry really quick. Because it's something really amazing to have natural flowers like this.
In your home.
But I think apart from them just looking beautiful, they also smell nice. Because flowers have very natural, nice flavor scents, yeah. These people be doing way too much.
Are people just blown away?
Wow.
I think a lot of times people say, oh my gosh, this is a tulip too. This looks like peony, or this looks like this or that. And we have quite different varieties.
I love that.
All right, well, I found you the perfect tulip.
Oh, wow. What a breeze. Now, these are my favorite. Spotted this, immediate pickup. Look at this. Oh, great in Michaela's bouquet of 20 tulips. Now, it's not a farm video on this channel if I don't get on a tractor. However, a gentle request, don't get on our tractor. Missed opportunity. So here I am beside a tractor. I will give it to JP Tulip Farm. Their prop selection here is unreal. There's something here for everybody. We got cars, we've got displays, we've got tractors, we've got signs.
There's pianos.
Very cool.
There's pianos.
There's pianos if you want to play piano. They got a lot of.
Imagine that you just mount a piano at that farm and then you are there. And then you close your eyes because those piano players like to close their eyes when they are going deep into it.
Then they go off.
With a guitar guy who has put on some dreadlocks. And then they're literally just playing away the sound into the bush, into the farm.
Wind blowing across.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Then you refuse to go back home because you finally came to heaven.
Options here.
You like the peach ones?
Yeah.
These are really nice.
Okay, we got one.
There you go. Very nice.
Those on real dishes.
3 more.
Very nice. All right, Michaela, which one are we feeling?
Whatever one you want.
Okay, you trust me. I like this one.
You do.
Oh,
There you go.
there it is. Very nice. What can people expect from JP throughout the season and maybe the rest of the year?
Of course, the summer festival coming up. We do sunflowers, zinnias, and a little surprise that I'm not going to give away yet.
okay.
Just like the canola, we are the only ones that have canola.
Oh.
We have the beautiful yellow canola fields
Yeah.
that people can see.
So it's safe to say that people can still look forward to August if they want to visit JP.
They should.
Okay.
They should. Yeah.
Got a surprise. And that's it. Finished bouquet, 20 tulips. We made it. Niagara-on-the-Lake. You've treated us well. Definitely
And
beautiful.
so that brings us to the end of today's trip with a 90 out of 100 total score for how beautiful Niagara-on-the-Lake actually is. But that means that the only way to definitively see if this is in fact the most beautiful city in North America is to travel to the other ones who make the same claim and stack them all up against each other. So keep an eye out for future videos, and I will see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Thank you for making the video, sir.
Thank you, family.
Please tell us if you have been to any of these places.
I'm telling you, like, gee.
Let's be
my
jealous of you,
God.
official.
Oh my goodness.
How could people live in beautiful places like this? Jesus Christ.
Oh, this place is extremely super beautiful.
Thank you, Canada. Thank you for watching. We appreciate you so much. And you know what? See you in the next video.
Yep.
Bye.